Hi, my name is Pepe Cervantes. So, how did I join the Gallaudet University Board of Trustees? Well, it's quite a funny story. I first graduated from Gallaudet in 2005, and immediately after my graduation, I applied for a position on the Board of Trustees. It's an act of public service, and I wanted to serve my community. It would have been an honour to do so. After submitting my application, I did not receive a response. I was then looking for other opportunities. At the time, I moved back to San Diego after I graduated, which is where I was born and raised, and my local councilwoman, who's a representative that leads the city, presented an opportunity to me where she suggested I serve on the city's gang commission. And the aim of this commission was to reduce the prevalence of gangs and improve opportunities and programs for youth within the city. The councillors of the city elect around 12 members to serve on the commission. I was pleasantly surprised to be one of the members elected. I was the youngest one, being 21 or 22 at the time. The other members were much older than me. Some were over 50 years old. I attended monthly meetings and it was such an honour to be involved. I learnt so much from the other members and elected officials. I observed their actions and behaviours. They were always polite, nice, had smiles on their faces, and always spoke to the topic. They did not discuss issues in public, as in they did not air any dirty laundry in public. They maintained a positive connection with others. They carried themselves well. I would say they had an air of gravitas. I observed how they dressed, and I bought a suit and cufflinks and ties. Through my observations, I learned so much from them. I saw the importance of networking. For example, I would learn more about them, like the names of their children, so when we were connecting, I would ask them about how they and their children were doing. Networking created further opportunities for me. After this, I served on an advisory committee for a community college, and this college was a type of tertiary education available to those who had graduated high school. I stayed on this committee for about 6 years. I was also drawn into politics and was involved with the Democratic Party of California. This was for both levels, San Diego and California, and I was involved in numerous platforms campaigning on various issues. I thoroughly enjoyed this experience and learnt a lot from the leaders in the party. They were such professionals, and I made an effort to incorporate their skills within myself. They knew how to effectively put a game face on. It's like when you're playing sports, you put your game face on and you don't show your nerves or any overt emotion. This skill taught me how to handle myself well and to not show emotions when I might be triggered. It's a skill, keeping yourself calm and always being open to learning as well. After this, I was employed with the federal government here in Washington, D.C. As a part of this, I had the opportunity to undertake senior executive studies at Harvard University. I thoroughly enjoyed my studies and learned so much. Learning new things is so important. You always have to keep learning and always be seeking new opportunities to do so. You just can't stop learning. If you don't seek opportunities, you end up limiting yourself. You always have to keep the mentality of continuous lifelong learning. We are all always learning. No one knows anything. And if you think you know everything, then you're not a good leader. So how do I manage my personal and professional boundaries, being on the Gallaudet Board of Trustees and also a deaf community member? As a leader, you need to establish boundaries and have self-awareness. This is important. You need to know what your weaknesses are. For example, I know that I have certain triggers. I regularly self-reflect and ensure I'm able to notice any triggers and control them, rather than uncontrollably blowing up in response to something. I'm an extremely passionate person, so I know that in some situations, I need to sit quietly and just actively listen. So what advice do I have about preparing yourself to serve your community? Whether it's on a board of trustees or an organisation, in particular for the youth of today, my advice is to start now. Don't wait until you graduate from high school. I strongly encourage you to start now. There's nothing wrong with starting whilst you're young. It's never too early. If you wait until a later point in your life, you might not have the same passion burning inside. I encourage you to not wait and go for it now. I would recommend, say, volunteering with a political advocacy group. You can do that from a young age, or volunteering for a club and attending their events. These opportunities don't have to be just within the deaf community. It might be an environmental group or a political party or a school committee. And I remember when I was in high school, we didn't have a parent-teachers association where parents could contribute to improving the school. Our high school wasn't a nice environment. It was very old. I spoke with the school and my teachers and advocated to see improvements and change. I recommend to you that you speak up and advocate for change. You can't underestimate the impact that you can have and where it will take you and what opportunities it will lead to. I was so blessed to have received that same advice to start early in life. I'm now 39, still passionate and always motivated and looking for new opportunities. I started at the age of 15 or 16. Start planning your future now.